Soviet Jewish history. Today, on Yom HaShoah, it's actually, maybe you thought it was odd for us to be here together on Yom HaShoah, but actually it's very wonderful. First I want to say what my family did yesterday. We had a fantastic Erev Yom HaShoah. We had the Brit of my newest grandnephew. His name is Benny, Benjamin, but we'll call him Benny. He's named after my father-in-law, he should rest in peace, who was named Benny. And my father-in-law and my mother-in-law, she should live to 120, ran away from the Nazis. My mother-in-law was from Vienna, my father-in-law was from Belgium. My husband's great-grandfather, he told my mother-in-law, get out of Austria. She was afraid to leave her mother behind, so she wasn't so quick to leave. And she had two little siblings, a boy who was 10 and a girl who was 6. And with a great deal of difficulty, and with a very long story that would take me an hour, and we don't want to just use it on me, although maybe we do.
Next flight.
Next flight. She got them on the kinder transport to England. The little boy who was 10 was a little old for British families. They didn't want a 10-year-old, I mean, really. So they had to they gave him to a non-Jewish family. He was raised by a non-Jewish family. When it was the time for his bar mitzvah, he told the father, I'm having a bar mitzvah. And the father said, so what does that mean? What do you need? And he said, I need to go to shul. I need to go to the synagogue. And they took him to the synagogue, this non-Jewish guy, just so the kid could feel like, okay, here I am at bar mitzvah. He didn't know anything. And the little girl, who was adorable and sweet and a moppet looking like Shirley Temple, she went to a nice Jewish family, and she had a very wonderful upbringing and whatever. They came together, lived in Israel, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to say how many great-grandchildren my mother-in-law has today, because in my family, the other side, not the east side, my side, my grandmother, she should rest in peace, she always used to say, we count money, we never count children. So I won't tell you how many she has, but this room maybe would not be big enough. Baruch Hashem. Kanai Nahara. Okay, but that's not why I came to talk. I came to talk about Soviet Jewish history, especially on Yom HaShoah. It was so common for the Soviets, for Russians, to tell Soviet Jews, you're lucky we saved you. Look what we did for you in the war. We saved your lives. And the thing is that if you read the book that I read, which I very much recommend, which is A Star Over the Star, what was it called? Red Star, whatever, Yellow Star, whatever the star went. Whatever it was, whatever color that star was, of the flag, whatever it was, of the red flag. You will know, and you should read it. He wrote about every part of the Soviet army and the heroism of the Jewish soldiers and the Jewish commanders and the Jewish officers, and how after the war they were stripped of their, you know the story, they were stripped. It's not exactly that story. It's not your story, the one that you told me, but it's similar, parallel. They were stripped of their pensions. They were stripped of their dargot, what is it called? Their ranks. You think I speak Hebrew, right? I don't. Yeah, but also the Soviets were always saying to the Jews, you should thank us because we saved you during the war. But the truth of the matter is that when Hitler came into the Soviet Union, the Ukraine, Belarusia, the place that we know very well as the Pale of Settlement, where there was a tremendous concentration of Jews, there wasn't only the murder of Jews by the Nazis, but there was also the murder of Jews by the local populations. Even though before this war, and Hashem should help Am Yisrael, the Jewish people and local people everywhere, that this war should end, there was a thriving Jewish community today in the Ukraine, in all kinds of places in the Ukraine. And at that time, but at the time of the Second World War, at the time of the Shoah, the Nazis and the local population murdered millions of Jews. 1.5 million Jews out of the 6 million Jews that were killed in the Holocaust were killed in the Soviet Union. Okay? That's a very sad number. It's not, there wasn't even a mass extermination policy there. And yet 1.5 million Jews met their death. Because we had Yom HaShoah today, we're very proud to be here tonight to really celebrate with you and to I don't want to say to bring to an end. I want to say to sum up for now this wonderful journey that we have all been in. And Am Yisrael Chaim, we all live, you know, we're still here. Bezrat Hashem, Hashem to I want to now introduce, before I do that, I want to thank all of you. Did I thank you? I'm going to thank every single one of you for all the good that you have brought to this show, for all your talents that you have brought to this show, for your goodness, your kindness, your caring, your wanting to do for others. And I want to thank Avital, who truthfully, if it wasn't for Avital, that's Avital. Avital, could you raise your hand? If it wasn't for Avital, this never really would have gone on, because I said there's a corona, and there's can you believe what, this is my face, do you love it? There's corona and it's hard times and nobody's going to come and it's going to be very difficult, and Avi's going to say, no, it's going to be good. I used to do that. She must have looked. Did you learn that from me? Yeah. I used to say, come on, let's do it. So Avi's like, no, it's going to be good. Everything's going to be great. And Baruch Hashem for Avi. I also want to thank our lead team. Baruch Hashem, I have had the zechut, the tremendous pleasure, the honor to be able to work in the theater for more than 20 years. It's 21 years now. I'm celebrating 21 years on stage. And I have never seen a lead team that is more devoted, more dedicated, more beautiful inside and out. I want to thank Shifra, who is the most amazing director. I want to thank Ellen, who is the most talented music director I have ever known. I want to thank Judy. I want to thank Judy because there are really not many people who could take people like regular, normal people and make us, enable us to dance and sing. I want to thank Bati, who often has the dirty jobs of calling people that we hated and telling them and asking them to please change these tonight. Could you change these conditions? Could you do this? Can you do that? Can you change it? Can you fix it? And who talk money with people. I hate talking money. I love money, but I don't want to talk about it. So I thank Bati. I want to thank Elisheva so much for the beautiful Russian show. It was amazing. I want you to know, my friend Hillary came to the show and she brought her machetenista. Her machetenista is Russian. And she sat there the whole time. She was reading the subtitles, but she sat there the whole time and she was saying to Hillary, "Hi, this is what happened. Hi, it's exactly what happened. Hi, this is my life. Oh my gosh." Tell it, like, it was amazing. Thank you. It's because of you. And Avital, our darling Avital, for the Hebrew translation. Avital said, what are we going to do? We don't have a Hebrew translator. How are we going to do it? And Avital's like, I don't know how we're going to do it. And then suddenly she said, no. Yeah, no. I said, I don't know how we're going to do it. What are we going to do? And suddenly Avital says, like, well, you know, I had a little fun today. I don't need to go to sleep tomorrow. It's okay. So she's, and yeah, I'm telling you. And did I forget anybody? I don't want to forget anybody. Ruth, I want to thank Ruth. I almost forgot Ruth, my darling Ruth. Where are you? I want to thank Ruth. How did Ruth work day and night and then go to school the next day and work and talk in front of those kids who probably all had like big mouths and it was really so hard for her. Oh my God. Woo! And of course, we want to, Carol, did I thank you? Our everybody who had to be absent had to write to Carol. I was like, oh no, I have to write to Carol, I'm so scared. And then Carol's like, she said she's not coming, she has a headache. Really? No, she didn't write to say really, I just added it. Carol believed everybody. And wait, did I forget something? We want to thank Ellie Shepard for the videos. For the fantastic work she did on putting the PowerPoint together with all of the subtitles. We want to thank Avital for the wardrobes and Osnat for the wardrobes. And don't be shy now.
Shoshana.
What?
Shoshana, Mike.
Oh yeah, my gosh, Shoshana, where are you? I'm kissing you. This woman did not have a nervous breakdown. It's like amazing. You did? Give me your husband's telephone number so I could call him. Anyway, and I want to thank anybody who posts us on social media. And Avital's telling me who I forgot. I want to thank I'll thank them last. What do you want to think?
Shayna and Henry and Carol. I'm sorry if I forgot someone.
Yes, for the
Shayna and Henry and Carol for the t-shirts and sweatshirts. We love them. I want you to know, after the show, I could not take off my t-shirt. I'm telling you, my husband is like, dear, I think it's like time. No! I am not taking off the t-shirt. The only thing that got me to take off the t-shirt was Shabbat, and I wore it to sleep. So that'll show him. Yeah, and of course, we want to thank OU Israel. This has been our home for the past 6 years. We have been married to the OU longer than many people here have been married. And when you think about it, it's always been an amazing, supportive relationship for us. I want you to know how kind they are to us. Like you think we're just sitting in a room. We're not just sitting in a room. In order to be in this room, they need somebody upstairs to her name is Ita Rachel, to plan on us being in this room. She's not here right now, but I'll tell her you applauded her.
Jen for the cookbook.
Oh, Jen for the cookbook. Where's Jen? Jen, raise your hand so we can all applaud for you. Wait, we're not finished? We're not finished. I want you to know, what? Yeah, for the props. In order to be in this room, Ita Rachel had to book us. In order to have an ad in the Torah Tidbits, we had Yael upstairs working on it, Zamira working on it. Who else was working on it? So many people were working on it. No, Shifra. Oh, Shifra made the gorgeous hands. I'm sorry, left you out. And we had had Rabbi Sam. Wait, Henny's husband is Rabbi Sam. Henny's husband is Rabbi Sam, who was so supportive and so amazing for us. We had David Katz constantly calling us and supporting us and encouraging us, and that was amazing. He's the CFO of the OU. And we had who do I don't want to look at? And Sarah Berlowitz, but most of all, and Ricky Leff, who got married this year and just had a baby. Yeah, she always pushed our articles, and she's like amazing. And most of all, I want to thank Tony. She's not at the door now, but Tony, where she's running around, she's always running around. Tony Chernovsky has been in this room with us from the first day that we started. Every time I walk through the door, she has told me, it's so much more amazing today than it was last week. I thought it was amazing last week, but now it's so much better. She has helped us in every way. She has guarded our stuff. She's just incredible. You can't say good things in front of people, although I said about all of you. So that's why it's good that Tony's not in this room right now. But really, we thank Tony Chernovsky for everything that she did for us. Oh, she said, did she hear? Yeah, she's not. She's blushing. We love you, Tony. We love you. Thank you. Our biggest encourager here at the OU. Thank you. So I talked too long, and everybody's like, oh, Sharon, she's talking too long. But tomorrow, what? What? Robin. We want to thank Robin backstage. Robin was so great. And, okay, so anybody that I didn't remember, Shippa will remember. She's younger than I, so she'll know. What? Her husband. And her husband. Oh my gosh, our husbands. My husband is finished with me. I'm telling you, I took him out till today's his birthday. And I am here with you. Then after we had this wonderful lunch, I was like, oh, I have to get going. I was like, where are you going? I have a very important cast program tonight. They are returning their costumes. She said, oh, okay, that's a good idea. You'll be home like what? I said, go to sleep. I'll see you. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Bryna. Bryna, thank you. Behind every control, there's a great woman. Tell me, that's not who? Rayla, where are you? Okay, we also miss Rayla.
And
okay.
Mia.
Who?
Mia and Chava.
Oh, Mia and Chava and Olga both. You see? It takes a village. It takes a village to put on a show. And I love our village. I love all of you. I thank all of you, I bless all of you, and I want to introduce our wonderful director, Sharon Katz.